Meme coins are a fucking embarrassment to professional traders. But what can I say? I'm up pushing 6 figures this week on them. So I guess I gotta embrace it. So in today's video, I'm gonna give you my top 3 meme coins that I believe could be the next big 3 to make some big juicy gains for you to take advantage of. Let's take a look at the charts. All right, what's up guys? Welcome back to the channel. If we could get a 10% like to follow ratio on this channel. If you're not subscribed, first of all, go ahead and subscribe. I believe we're at like 6,000 something. So that means we got to get like 600 likes on this video. So if there's not 600 likes on this video, please, if you could support this channel, go down, drop a like, because I got 450,000 subs on my original channel that's turning into a podcast. Big traders on there coming soon. But let's get right into the charts. Starting off with freaking Turbo. Look at this thing. Pumping its way from its original breakout here. That was actually a really bullish kryptonite breakout pattern. That started at about $1.40. It is now pumping to pushing $10 per coin, which is just absolutely bananas from the breakout. 550% gain. So as of right now, Turbo is the market leader for meme coins. As far as I know, I'm mostly just looking at what's trading on Bybit. Okay, there might be some other meme coins out there that are pumping, but I'm not trading them because they're not on the broker I'm at. So what we're going to be looking at is mostly what's been trading on Bybit. And one of them is Turbo, which is this fucking turbo going up. Now, typically how any sort of industry or sector works is typically there's like a market leader. When AI is pumping in stocks, obviously NVIDIA is the market leader. And then what you look for, if you're not already actively involved in the market leader, is what are the ones that are undervalued within that same sector or industry that have yet to make a big move like we're seeing here on Turbo. Because a lot of times people are either looking to roll profits from this into a new one that has yet to make that actually big move, or people were not even involved in this one, like me, myself, was not involved in this one. But now that we have shown proof of concept that there is momentum and hype in these, we can look for other meme coins or other alternatives that have yet to make moves like this and then take advantage of it. Now, rarely will you see something move as high as the market leader has, but I don't give a shit. I'm not looking for 500-600% gains. You might be, but when you try to swing for the fence and hit the lottery like that, a lot of times you're not going to be satisfied with what gains are presented to you, such as a 50 to 100% gain, which would be absolutely amazing to take advantage of. But due to the fact you're looking for the exact replication of the market leader, which is in this case 560%, you never lock in any profits because you want this. You get too greedy and you actually never make any money. So all we're looking to do here is look for even 20% gains is fine. That is a great trade, okay? If you go in with a bigger position and manage the risk, a 20% gain on a larger position is absolutely stunning. So yesterday, I just locked in $35,000 on Miro. This wasn't a, 600% gain. It was 18 entry, 25 exit. It's like a 30-40% gain, and I made $35,000. Obviously, a little bit larger position than most people, but managing the risk with a proper entry and a close stop to that entry, you can still size up without risking too much. Brief interruption here, guys. Did you know that 75% of traders have accounts under $25,000? This creates a huge problem because even if you double that account in a year, which is almost impossible, you're still only making $25,000. Introducing Hydra funding, where you can potentially get access up to $500,000 in capital. All you have to do, guys, is sign up for a challenge account, which is going to give you potentially access up to $500,000. And if you earn a 10% profit in this demo account without going into a 5% loss overall or a 4% loss in a day, you will then pass their evaluation phase and yes, get access to an account with the selected size account. And now, instead of trying to double a $10,000 account, you could potentially earn only 10% on a $100,000 account to earn the same level of profits. And the benefits of this are huge. Rather than risking your entire $10,000 on one account, you can use just $1,000 to potentially get access to $100,000 in capital. You can trade crypto, Forex, stocks, CFTs, gold,
oil, everything under the sun, all on MT4 and MT5. If you're interested, if you have an account under $25,000, like 75% of traders out there, you're not going to make any money with that account because it's too small. Get access to pro level funding and pro level capital with Hydra funding. Link's going to be below.
So what we're looking for is another trade similar to that where I can make anywhere from $5,000 to $50,000 on the next trade. And you can do the same exact thing too, but just listen, we all get greedy, and yes, that would be beautiful to have something like this. And maybe this continues to pump, and maybe everything continues to roll. Bitcoin and Ethereum haven't even broken out yet. So they could just this could go to $50 per coin. We don't know. But what I do know is that nobody ever makes money unless they fucking sell. So you do have to sell. If you want to get greedy and go for this, lock in some gains down here. Hold 25% left just in case it does this. But always be closing, always be locking in gains along the way up. So top 3 meme coins right now that I believe have high potential to make moves are ones that I've already alerted and bought in my Discord Wolfpack group. If you're not in there, that's where all the juicy stuff happens, where all this stuff happens in real time, because let's be honest, it might take 24 to 36 hours before I record this and even push it out online. I have an editor. I got to push it out. People get complaining about all that fucking shit. Well, I record this stuff in real time on a Loom and also just say it in text in the Discord. So if you want it real time, Discord is where it's at. But right now, these are the top 3 coins that I'm already up. 20,000, 3,000, 13,000. That's $40,000 in profits already on these. But I do believe they're just getting started if the market leaders continue to trend up. So it's 1,000 IQ 50, 1 million AI Dodge, and 1,000 Bonk. Now, I believe the 1,000s just are the derivative forms of the actual original coin, like Bonk, AI Dodge. Just when you're trading them on the derivatives exchange, because these are not spot that I'm trading them on Bybit derivatives. So let's just take a look at which coins these are and why I bought them. Now, the one that has not moved at all yet is whatever this 1 million AI Dodge, which they're hitting all the keywords here. Artificial intelligence, Doge. Like, come on. Fucking meme coins are so dumb. I'm so annoyed that I'm even trading this. But crypto is flooded with a bunch of people trying to get rich quick. And meme coins right now are the only things that are moving. So that's where the action is. And so that's where I am, unfortunately. And but hopefully we can make some money. But when we're looking at the pattern here, right, this is what I believe to be ATH. I could be wrong here because this is just the pattern at Bybit's exchange. There could be past price action prior to this that maybe made a new high. But as of right now, the high on Bybit futures is about 0.00925. But within this pattern, we have what I call a revival, where the lead-in trend is bearish. We have this trend coming in here. We have now flipped to bullish because we did get this nice triangle breakout triggered right here, retesting these resistance levels. We are now pulling back into a premium buying opportunity, bullish flag here, of which we just bought down here. And now the next profit targets are definitely going to be this high here and beyond, potentially upwards of about 100% gain from current price. So our entry is still pretty close to where I alerted on Discord, about 0.059. Target's going to be up near about 12, which is potential upwards of 100% gainer on AI Doge. So this is probably one of my favorite charts that's still in existence, yet to break out. The next coin here that we are in is 1,000 IQ, which is beautiful. Now, we got in right here at the breakout point. So we're already up on this about 21%, which, you know, I'm up 20 grand on it already. I could easily walk away and be perfectly happy with that. But in the grand schemes of this chart, this is just getting started. And I believe we could easily continue to pump 50 to 100%, even higher than that. The previous highs here with the next major resistances is about 220%. above current price action. So I want to lock in gains in steps along the way to ensure, right? I don't want to get greedy and think that this is going to pull a freaking a turbo, right? Because that's the market leader. We're probably not going to get replications of the market leader, but what we probably will get is 20 to 50 to 100% gains within the sector of memes that we can take advantage of, because people are looking where the next big one is. But most times people aren't going to make any money, again, because they're going to get greedy and they're going to expect that big move that the industry leader, such as Turbo, is doing, and that's not going to happen. It could, but the probability of it happening is much, much lower. So I'm going to be looking to lock in profits along the way up, every step of the way, 0.255, 75. But this is a beautiful revival pattern that just broke out. Now buying anywhere pretty much in between here and here, I think, is a premium buying opportunity, especially if we come back down and retest this breakout zone. And then we're off to the races for the next leg up. The next one is Bunk. Now, this one is a little bit higher risk due to the fact that we are already in an overbought territory. We're already in an overbought territory on Degener Shift, but it is in a long-term potential all-time high breakout territory. Now, it's a little bit sloppy in the sense of it's not necessarily a flat top triangle breakout. What we're getting here is a high, and what I would like to see is potentially a new high somewhere up around 6 to 7, basically attaching these here, right? Because this is kind of like an ascending channel. So this is ripping to new high, potentially ripping to new high, and we can lock in gains somewhere here around, somewhere above this high and in between this channel, somewhere in that territory. We're already up slightly, but not a whole lot. Now, if it started breaking down below 0.00035 down here, I'll be like, okay, maybe this one's not going to work out. Or if all of a sudden Turbo's run is over. If Turbo stops pumping and starts fucking dumping, wouldn't be surprised if a lot of the other meme coins start dumping. So Turbo kind of needs to maintain itself or sideways before things can continue to roll up here. But Bonk, I definitely believe, could have the next leg up on this. Now, those are the only 3 coins that I'm in as of right now. Miro, which we just sold right here, right? We got in down here, sold right here, and it's still kind of pumping. It's still trending. For me, I just wanted to ensure that I locked in gains, because a lot of times when you don't lock in gains, you always regret it later. So I have 3 other meme coins that if the meme industry sector is going to continue run, I still have those, right? But I want to ensure that I locked in max gains at least on one of them. And it was at a small resistance point. I was like, all right, fuck it. You know what? I'm going to lock in some gains. We're extremely overbought on Degener Shift. Look what happened last time it was on Degener Shift. Just rolled right over, dump. Okay. I want to take advantage of this to the max. I have other altcoins. Now, another one that we can look at is Whiff. Whiff was a huge breakout here. This was kind of the originator of the memes alt run again, was Whiff when this broke out at about 44 cents. Huge run. We're now consolidating again on Whiff, breaking out here. It's a little bit sloppy on the chart. It's not like the cleanest breakout here, so it's kind of giving me hesitancy to buy in here, but this is a very bullish pattern. Like if we kind of compress this a little bit, it's starting to look a little bit better for sure. Breaking down above this high, this could easily go back up and retest highs. I'm considering it as a trade. As of right now, I don't have any position, but Whiff obviously has a lot of momentum behind it, a lot of hype around it. This was kind of the originator of this latest meme coin run. This was kind of the industry leader. It has kind of cooled down since then. Now Turbo has taken over, but now this is consolidating again and starting to look all right. Bob, just been pumping. I don't like this one. Now, if we do compress it a little bit, it looks a little bit better, but it just went straight up, and we can see that it dumps after those typically. Now, if it can consolidate here, around here, and kind of form up a pattern, this would be a little bit more appealing. Like consolidate, come back down, and kind of give us a more clear breakout here, and not just a straight up into the resistance and then breakout. That's a little scary. I want to see a little compression built here, and then potentially a breakout over 10 cents or 0.000001, whatever the fuck it is, for then the breakout. But overall, could form up into a good chart coming up here. What else did we have here? Brett is another one. Now, it did break out here and is looking pretty nice, but the thing I don't like about Brett, if we look at another exchange, what I believe happened here was there was news that came out, something like the founders owned like 80 or 90% of the supply, which means they can dump on everyone. And it just dumped right here. So who knows what's going to happen here? Now, this is looking like a nice actual potential breakout here above these highs. But for me, I'd rather trade something else where I don't feel like I'm going to get fucking dumped on. Floki is also looking very bullish here as this is coming up and retesting these highs. Now, what I would like to see here, again, is I like to build compression. I would like to see this kind of consolidate, build compression at the resistance level and the ascending trend here, and then a breakout. So I'm definitely watching Floki as it continues to test the all-time high. This is looking very, very bullish. But what I don't want is just to just straight up break through and then chase it. I don't like chasing. What I would like to see, again, is compression built here at the nose of a breakout and then buy in and give it some time to build up some compression and basically to skyrocket above that all-time high. So definitely watching Floki. Ladies, charts, whatever. This one, Mogu, just parabolic, not interested in buying. There's no pattern. Rats, not interested. When, not interested. 1,000 sats, not interested. Not interested. Not interested. Pepe, parabolic, not interested. BTT, not interested. Book of memes, it's, this one's looking all right. It's a little bit slow moving. We can see it hasn't had any sort of big momentous moves yet. It's just kind of like a little slow grinder, which is a little bit more safer of a play because it's less volatile. It is breaking out here, but I like my other coins better. Slurf is another one that's starting to break out here, potentially forming up the ascending trend, potentially could be breaking out of this triangle pattern and also starting to break above the 50-day moving average as well as the degenerate trend. So this bearish trend that's happening here could be starting to shift to move up here. What I'd like to see is more of a breakout like this, right? Come back up, retest this level, form a new high down here. Then we'll have a triangle breakout with a clear breakout level at about 51. And then that would be the push here to retest highs. So that's what I would prefer to see on Slurf. Now, the question is are memes going to continue to run following that? Because if we look at Turbo, this is a bubble that's going to crash and it's going to crash hard. And when it does, all the other meme coins are going to crash with it, most likely. So that's kind of what I'm looking at. Again, I like Floki. I'd like to see the compression. The coins that I'm currently in right now that I think have the best chart setups, because all my analysis begins and ends with the chart. That's it. I'm a chart trader, technical analysis, but I look for momentum. I look for the sector that's moving, and then I try to find the best undervalued breakout chart that is yet to actually move so that I can set up a trade plan that I can actually find a good risk reward. I don't look at fucking the industry leader that's already fucking pumped this much and be like, all right, let's buy that one. It's already fucking gone. Doesn't mean it can't go higher, but there's other charting opportunities that you can set up a trade plan around that make a lot more sense. So those are the coins, guys. 1,000 IQ 50. 1 billion zillion AI Doge. 1,000 Bonk. All right. Up about 40K on them. Already locked in 35K on Miro. I fucking hate meme coins with a passion. I wish they would all cease to exist, but apparently there's some money to be made, so here we are. Anyways, guys, that's a wrap for today's video. Like, comment, subscribe if you haven't, and let's make some fucking cash. Peace.